Hello, families. Happy Monday. Happy week 3 of e-learning. I hope that you guys had a great weekend and got some good outside time. We didn't post this until today because we really wanted you guys to take a true break from learning this weekend. And I hope that you were able to rest and relax a little bit so that you can be ready for week number 3. So a couple of things we tried to organize this week for you guys so that it was pretty clear each day what our expectations were. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll start by going into your course. So you can start with either math or science. We'll click on the math one first, and then the e-learning math resources just like before. And then you'll notice that it looks a little bit lighter. We tried to organize it for you guys so that it was very clear what you did need and what you didn't need. So you'll notice that I have 2 new folders, week 1 and week 2 archived stuff. The only people that might need to visit those folders are people that got an email from me saying that you were missing something. If you were missing something from last week, let's say, if you click on the week 2 archived stuff, you'll see that in that folder, it has everything from last week. So if you need to enter in any polygon practices, you'll see those here. If you needed to see any of the videos again, they're in there. If you needed any of the e-learning, daily warm-ups, the Math Madness, they're in there. So everything is still there. We didn't get rid of it, but we wanted to move it out of the way in case it was getting too confusing for you. So you should be able to bypass both of those and just click straight into this week 3 math resources. One thing to note, remember we're moving to a 4-day work week. So Friday is a teacher and student work day. So everything is due by Friday. Please try to keep up with that so that you don't get behind on assignments. And it's just like if we were at school, we need to get our jobs done and submit our work on time so that we can get credit for it. So you do have Friday if you need it. There will not be any new information on Friday or any new assignments on Friday, but if you do need Friday to get some things done, that's fine with us. If you click on week 3 math resources, you will see that we also divided it a little bit better by day. So you can see what you need for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Thursday, the Geometry Town project is due. So that's where you'll turn that in really anytime that you're ready to turn it in this week. And then again, it's due Thursday, but if you need Friday to finish it up and submit it, you will not be penalized. That's fine, but you'll turn it in there. When you click on that, hopefully on yours, it has a little turn in button. Mine is different because I actually see what you've turned in, and then I can click on it and view it and score it from Schoology, which is wonderful. Right now, mine doesn't have anything because nobody has posted it, obviously. But yours should say something like turn in. So you'll click that button and you'll upload a picture of your Geometry Town project. Please make sure when you're taking your picture that I can see your whole town in the shot so that I can give you credit for all of the different geometric terms. With the robot project a while ago, some of the robots were a little bit off the screen and I couldn't really see them, so then I had to ask you to send it again. So just be careful when you take the picture and try to upload it so that I can really see your projects. If we go back to the week 3 math resources, the most important thing on this screen is this Math and Science Week 3 lesson plan. So please check that every single day. I know some people printed it that first week, and Mrs. Moore and I made a couple of changes last week when we realized that we were going to be out longer than the 2 weeks that we originally thought we were going to be out. So as we were making a few changes, some people were still looking at the old lesson plan, and it made things a little bit confusing. So please double check that every single day when you get on to start doing your work. We don't plan to add anything, but sometimes if we notice that you're struggling with a skill, or we see that a lot of people had issues with something, we'll do a video to reteach or help with the assignment. So always check that just in case. Once you click on that, you know that it looks like this, and you can always export it out. I like doing that usually because it makes it a little bit bigger and I don't have all the Schoology stuff surrounding it. This, you'll notice, looks similar to the last 2 weeks. We are starting still with the Math Madness. So every single day you'll start with those 10 questions and you'll submit those on Schoology. You guys have been doing a great job with that. The only difference, remember, we do not have any printed copies this week. So we have everything in a PDF for every single day. So I'm in Monday's folder. If you click on Math Madness, you'll see that we have 9 through 12 right here. So when you click on that, you can see all of them at once. We put that on every single day, so that's there for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If you want to print these out, you are more than welcome to do so. If you don't have access to a printer or you can't print them out, then you can certainly just do it straight from the screen. And then remember, under the Math Madness, submit it to Schoology right here so we can get those graded right away, and we can give you feedback if you need feedback for any of the problems. So that is there. Then you'll notice in the lesson, we've got a CSI investigation. So this is going to review a lot of the geometric terms that we've been doing. It also reviews area and perimeter and some other things from the year. We've done some of these in class before with small groups, and we wanted you guys to do it again. We thought you'd have a lot of fun with it. So if you go back to the Schoology folder, we put everything in here as well. So you can scan it with that QR code, or you can unlock the clues here. Again, the pages, if you click on those, you can print these out if you want to. You certainly don't have to. I may have to export them out. If you're ever having trouble viewing things, hit that little button and it'll send it to a different screen, and then you can see it all. So you're trying to figure out which of these suspects did the crime. So you'll read through all of this. Again, here's some area and perimeter. It talks about angles, talks about sides, and different types of triangles. And then we've got some polygons down here. Once you find your answer to each page, and it goes in order, so you'll have to find something here after reading, all the clues and things that you need to do. You will take that answer, and if we go back to the CSI assignment, you will click unlock the CSI clues here. We've also done something like this before. Again, you might have to export it out, where it's like a digital lockbox almost. So you will enter your clues here to be able to advance to the next round. So if you put your name, let's say Sarah Patterson, and then I'm in Patterson's homeroom. When I hit next, it gives me the page again, and then it says, what does Z equal? So I'm going to enter that in right there. Oh, just kidding. I enter it in right here. Let's say I enter 86, which is not the right answer. Then I've got to go back and figure it out until I get the right answer. And then it'll let me go into the next clue. So hopefully that'll be lots of fun for you, and a nice way to review what we've been doing in math. If we go back into Monday, here is the Pathway Town Project stuff for you. You already have it from week 1 and week 2, but we just put that in here again so that you had it. Here's the selfieometry. Remember that was an extra assignment. If you're bored on these rainy days that are coming up and you want to do the selfieometry, of course, I would love to see it. That would be so cool. But your main focus this week is the Geometry Town project. You should be done with the other 2 rows of the pathway. So hopefully this week you are just working on the Geometry Town project. So that is Monday. If I go back here, that's everything that you need for Monday. Then Tuesday, you'll look at the lesson plan again. You'll click on Tuesday. Everything that you need for Tuesday is right there. Again, Wednesday and Thursday. And then the Geometry Town project turn in, really anytime that you're done with that, you can turn that into me. But you'll click on that, and then yours should have a little turn in button. You'll hit turn in, you'll take a nice picture of it, and submit it to me that way. That is everything for math. So if we go out and go into science, e-learning science resources, again, week 1 and week 2 are done. So there they are. We don't really need them anymore. You only need the week 3 folder. Here are those extra little links if you wanted to do some of the field trips or mystery science activities. Again, those are totally optional, so you don't have to. If you click on week 3, we also have it divided into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then again, that same lesson plan is right here. So that is exactly what you looked at for math. Science is just right below it. So you will go to science. We're starting our new health unit, which is we're learning about some really interesting things that relate to what's happening in our world right now. So I think it'll be a fun unit for us. Everything has its own folder, has its own day. There's a divider. If you want to keep your notebook nice and organized, we put the divider in the folder. You can print that out if you want, put it in your science notebook. If you're not able to do that, that's totally fine. And then it goes through what you guys are supposed to do for the day. If you go back into science and back into week 3, so Monday, here's everything that you need. There's the divider, there's a brain pop video, and then a little quiz that relates to it. And that's everything you have to do for Monday. Then Tuesday, if I click on that, we have these slides. So this is a little bit new. I'm gonna export it out so it's nice and big again. If you look at that, we created a Google slide presentation for our health unit. So you'll just click through and you'll read a couple of articles. You'll click there to see the article. You'll keep clicking. If there are questions, you're going to just write those in your science notebook, and then it tells you you're all done. So Monday, the slides are there. Lesson 2, or I'm sorry, actually Monday is different. So that'll be Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's everything that you need for next week. So I hope that that is very clear and very easy. Please keep an eye on your grades in Schoology, because I know that it's easy to miss something and forget to submit something through Schoology. So just keep an eye on that. I am looking at it all the time. So if you are late turning something in while we get used to this, that's fine, especially from weeks 1 and 2. Hopefully by week 3, we're going to be more in a routine and able to get things done on time. So thanks for watching this long video. Of course, I am here if you need me this week. Send me some messages. I see that I'm a little bit behind from the weekend, but I'll get caught up on those right away. And I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I appreciate all that you're doing at home. I miss you guys so much. I'm hoping we can Zoom again on Thursday. I was kind of thinking we would do an every Thursday Zoom to kind of catch up from the week and see how we're doing. And then I think we have a special surprise coming for you on Fridays. So hope you're doing well. I miss you so much. I love living where I live because a lot of you live in my neighborhood and I get to see you walking by. And that's been so lovely to see familiar faces. So hope you're doing well. I'll talk to you very soon. Thanks again for everything. Bye.